Today we're going to talk about asking for help. Lindsay, do you like to ask for help? Are you sure? What about you, Charlotte? How do you ask somebody? What do you say to somebody if you need help? So you ask, can you help me? How does Everly ask it to get somebody to help her? But she's also, you know what when she wants something, she says, do you want?
You want to do this with me?
Yeah, do you want to do this with me? She's got it figured out because she makes you think it's your thing you want, right? Did you know that for most people, asking for help is a big challenge? We struggle because we think we ought to be able to do it all on our own. And once we figure out that people really want to help us, it makes a huge difference in our lives. What do you see in this picture? Yeah. You see somebody at the top reaching down to pull up somebody else. Now I want you to think about that for a minute. You know, that can be giving a hand up. That can apply to all kinds of things. But that can also remind you that Jesus is there to give us a helping hand. That He's ready and willing to reach down and help us out at any time. And all we have to do is ask. And you know, we have role models in our life. And we see people that are very strong and capable, and they don't have to ask for help. And so we think maybe we don't need to. But do you know what this picture is? That picture is Jesus praying. And He's asking His Father, the only one who could help Him, for help. And at this point in His life, He's not just asking for help, He's basically begging for help. Have you ever just really needed somebody to do something for you? And you don't know how you're going to go on if you don't get somebody to help you. This is just proof that even Jesus lived that life. That He knew what it was like to need somebody like that, to need help. When we ask for help, it builds our relationship with God. Do you ever stop to think that when you ask someone for help, it makes your relationship stronger? You know, we have the tendency as people to see everyone and think, oh, they have everything under control. They don't need anything. We need something every day. It helps us understand God's loving nature. Because when we can help someone, even if it's something small, even if it's to open the door, to give them a smile, to say good morning, to ask how they are, how they're feeling, to pray for them, it shows who God is through us. When we start to talk about how it helps us, helping people is good for our heart. You know, we walk around and we're worried about things, and we sometimes protect our heart. This lady who wrote this thank you note to the church about open hearts and open hands showed her heart. And I guarantee you that she blessed a lot of people. And it helped her heart to do that, to be thankful for it. It improves our attitude. You know, we're living in a world where we have a lot of negative attitudes. Things we see, things we do, things we hear, they're all bad news. we don't hear about the good things people do for each other. We don't stop to think about how we feel when we help somebody. And it gives us hope. It gives us hope that if there's one person left in the world who's willing to help someone, who's willing to ask for help, that there is still good in the world. And that hope continues to give us our positive outlook on life. It continues to show that the example that Jesus set for us, that's what we're looking for. We're supposed to follow in his footsteps. And just like he every day reaches down to help us out, we're supposed to extend our hand. We're supposed to be there for our fellow Christians, for our fellow countrymen, for anybody who needs a hand. So, asking for help sometimes may be a challenge, but you know what? It lets people know who you are. It lets people know that you love them, and it lets people know that you're confident that they can help you. So let's remember every day to ask for help, okay? Thank you.